Hi, Maria here. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about summer gourmands. So a lot of times gourmands, you want something that smells a little bit like dessert or cake or something like that. But in the summer, it can get a little heavy. So I've got gourmands that absolutely work in the heat. I can't wait to share them with you. But if you haven't subscribed, just go ahead and hit that button. Join the Weird Wonderful family. It would be amazing to have you part of the community. And let's get into this. So the first one I have for you is BROCELIANDE by Soradora. Seriously, this is a go-to for me in the summer. I just think it's a spectacular fragrance. Stop it, you weirdo. Stop.
We coming for you.
Get your face.
Is that Soradora?
Yes. Okay, so tell them what you think.
This is actually one of my favorites. This is my go-to. I'm actually going to need to borrow this before I go.
I told you he loves it. This has a ton of notes, but the primary notes that I get is the lime, rum, vanilla, and caramel. It smells so delicious. It smells like a liquored key lime pie to me. It's so scrumptious. There's a bit of creaminess to it, I think, from the caramel. Soradora does caramel right. So anytime they have caramel in a fragrance, I love it. So this one is just absolutely delectable. It's mouth-watering. And I've said this last year, but what this fragrance reminds me of is somehow it's super sophisticated. So, you know, young professionals that are dressed to the nines in some sort of dark, smoky restaurant club that they go to at 8 o'clock at night because they've worked really long hours. And then they get themselves some sort of creamy lime liquor drink that's frozen. That's what this reminds me of. I just think it's mouth-watering. I want to eat it with a spoon. Like totally, I want to eat it with a spoon. I wish that I could get this fragrance in food. But then I'd be even more chubby because I love this. Like seriously, when I put it on, it's got just enough zestiness to it to make it refreshing, but it is sexy, sensual, cozy-ish, but works perfect in the heat. Love this fragrance. This next one is called Zucchero Filato, and it is straight up cotton candy. So it's cotton candy, spun sugar, and red berries, and that's what you're getting. So it smells delicious on its own. You smell like totally pink cotton candy. Like it's pink cotton candy, man. But it's really great for layering. So if you want to put a little bit of cotton candy with an orange blossom fragrance or cotton candy with anything, it's going to smell delicious. This stays light enough and airy enough that it's not going to feel thick or cloying, but it has a massive longevity. So it's on your skin for at least 8 hours. And this is affordable. I have a coupon code. I think I have a coupon code for quite a few of these. But yeah, seriously, stellar fragrance. Kais Perfumes, they're a home run business. So they're on again, off again. But when they're on and you can get some of these, they are so many of them, I think are fantastic fragrances. Great longevity, affordable, and last forever on the skin. So love Zucchero Filato. If you want a great sugary fragrance and you're craving that cotton candy, this is definitely the best cotton candy fragrance that I know of. The next gourmand fragrance that I have for you, it's a little bit of a departure because it does have orange blossom, but there's so much going on there that gives me that gourmand feel that I have to include it, and it is Dolce & Gabbana's Devotion. So this has orange blossom for sure, and the orange blossom is present, but so is rum, candied lemon, panna cotta, and vanilla, and it smells so freaking scrumptious. I can't even get over it. Like seriously, I love this fragrance so much. I put this one on whenever I want kind of a cozy Lyra type feeling, but something that's not quite as heavy. I'll put this on. I've worn it with Lyra, and honestly, to put cotton candy would be amazing. Like seriously, I love this fragrance. It gives me that yummy kind of creamy lemon dessert, a little bit fluffy, like some sort of lemon custardy fluff is what this feels like to me. So I absolutely love it. I love pairing it with something like Ice Lemon Pound Cake from Bath & Body Works would work well with that. Any sort of a lemon and cream type body lotion, and then you put this on top, you will smell like a whipped lemon deliciousness. So, so good. Love it. Longevity for me with this one is really decent, like a good 6 hours, and the projection is absolutely fantastic. So love this one. So I guess I do have a little bit of fruitiness because that one's fruity, and this next one, actually all of them are kind of a little bit fruity, but they've got some sort of creamy dessert-like aspect to them as well. So the next one that I absolutely love, I know not everybody does, and this one would be a little too much for the heat. I'd wear this one more for a sensual evening, and it is Bade'e Al Oud Honor and Glory by Lattafa. Now, I know this one is not everybody's cup of tea. I've let this sit for like several months, and I'm in love with it. Now, the reason why I love it is because of the pineapple and the creme brulee combination. To me, it smells like a pineapple creme brulee. So I get that from the beginning. Even as it dries down on the skin, I never lose that kind of creaminess that's there. So yeah, a pineapple custardy creme brulee is what this reminds me of. Now this has pineapple creme brulee in the opening. Mid is cinnamon, benzoin, turmeric, and black pepper, and the base is vanilla, sandalwood, cashmeran, and moss. So as this one dries down, you do get a little bit of that woodiness, and this certainly to me is very unisex. So it's not a feminine, girly, flirty Gourmand. This one's a bit more complex. And some people I think would find this masculine leaning, even though I don't find it masculine leaning at all. Now, the one thing that I've noticed about this fragrance is that it is super potent. So you don't need many sprays, and I just keep getting glorious whiffs of it. So I really enjoy this. I wasn't sure about it, and when I first smelt it, I thought, it's like Herba Pura. I totally don't think so now. Now that it's sat, I get a lot more of that creamy creme brulee feel with the pineapple. And then in the dry down, I get some vanilla and I get some woodiness. So I just absolutely love this. I think it's gorgeous. I get a little bit of the black pepper too, kind of as it dries down. The beautiful projection, like the scent bubble that I get, is just yummy to me. So really enjoy wearing this one. Definitely wouldn't wear it in the high heat, but on a cooler summer day or summer evening, go light on the sprays, but I think that this is fantastic and it's affordable. So this one's amazing. Sublime is great too. That one's more appley, but to me that's more of a fruity fragrance, whereas this is pineapple, but definitely has that creamy dessert-like quality that I just find delicious. Now the cool thing about this is, although you'll have to be careful with it in the summer, this would be a delicious gourmand all year round, but because of the pineapple, you think summer, so I can see it being kind of something that makes you feel a little bit wistful for the summer time, for the summer months. If you're a pineapple fan, I definitely think it's worth a sniff. But this is definitely not a safe blind buy for sure. Okay, this one is so amazing. I love it. I love the bottle on this. I love everything about this fragrance. Bond number 9, New York Nights. So the name to me is deceiving because you think sultry New York. Like I could see something like a BROCELIANDE being a New York night type thing. But this, oh my goodness. It's so delicious. It smells like banana nut bread. And it smells cozy, so there's a little bit of caramel in. None of the notes suit what it smells like to me. But even though it's banana nut bread, and I talk about this all year round, it works extremely well in the heat because there's some sort of solar quality in there with this fragrance. So although you're getting this banana-esque, spicy, delicious, caramelly nut bread, it smells somehow bright enough or airy enough or something that it never feels cloying. So this is super cozy if you like to smell really edible. This is amazing. If you pair this with some sort of a banana or a vanilla type lotion, you would smell so delectable. So if you want to smell edible, this is awesome. Now the last fragrance, to me, this is like some sort of a summer festival. I just think it smells so fun, bright, cheery, happy, and it's Dolce Amalfi by Xerjoff. Several of the Casmerati fragrances I think work in the summer. Dama Bianca is one of them, but I wanted to bring this one in particular to you because it smells like juicy fruits. It smells like some sort of juicy, like I get a little hint of apple. There's quince in here. There's a bit of cardamom. There's no caramel in here, but it smells somehow like a caramelly apple. So I think of like you know, caramel apples, that kind of feel, or like an apple flavored caramel. That's what this kind of gives me the feel of. So that juicy fruit gum. So it's quite vibrant. It's juicy, but somehow it's got that kind of a little bit of a caramel feel to me somehow. So fun, so bright, so juicy. So this fragrance is juicy. So bright, so juicy, so vibrant and fun, and it smells bright. It smells celebratory, and it's just a fun fragrance to wear. Never feels cloying, always feels just bright and happy. Love this. This is happy party in a bottle. So, so good. The last one I wanted to mention, I love it. It seems to be like sold out a lot lately, but it is Mandorlo de Sicilia by Acqua di Parma. Oh my goodness, this smells like root beer. It smells like total root beer. It's so fun, it's vivacious, it's effervescent. I find it to be like really good longevity for something that smells like that. So it smells happy, it smells vibrant, but it smells like a bright, juicy root beer with a little bit of creaminess in it. Absolutely stunning. Such a fun fragrance for summer. I definitely want to purchase this one. I just want to wait till it comes back because it seems to be sold out everywhere. So absolutely love that one. The last one that I'll quickly mention is Vanille by Frank Bouclet. To me, this is a beautiful vanilla that works in the summer. There's lots of great vanillas in the summer that I could mention, but I really like that one. It smells like a vanilla Coke. So I get some sort of Coca-Cola vibe. I think it's because it has some ginger in it, and then it has some caramel in it as well, and then there's some bright citruses on the top. But to me, it's such a stellar gourmand type vanilla that doesn't get too heavy. It feels a little effervescent. Totally feels like a vanilla Coke to me. Love it. So those are my two drink ones. All of these are fantastic kind of gourmandy type fragrances that work well in the heat. You can't go wrong with any of them. My top pick though would have to be BROCELIANDE. This is absolutely mouthwateringly delicious. So love this fragrance. What about you? What are your favorite gourmands for the summer? Please leave them in the comments. And I especially would like to know what some of your Middle Eastern gourmands would be. I've tried quite a few over the past little while. Like I tried Tuscane. I wasn't a fan of that one. It smelled to me plastic rather than caramelly. I'm not gonna buy a Middle Eastern fragrance just because it's affordable. I can't do it. I don't wanna spend huge copious amounts of money on a fragrance either. I want something that I really, really, truly love. So just because it's affordable doesn't mean I'm gonna buy it. It's got to be something that knocks my socks off, especially these days when I've got a collection like I have. It's got to wow me. So these are all wows for me. Absolutely love them. Enjoy wearing all of them. What about you? Leave it in the comments. Tell me what you love. And other than that, have an amazing week, and we'll talk to you soon.